Hey girls, so today was my first day of high school, so I was so excited. I got to see all of my friends that I usually only get to see like twice a week because of church, or if I just saw them through their Instagram pictures or something like that, or I ran into them at the store or something. That was the only time I ever got to see my friends, and it is probably about 3.5 hours. I've been home for about 3.5 hours. So basically, I just wore this blue navy from Old Navy. This blue navy, navy blue shirt from Old Navy, and then I wore this bright pink. Can't really tell what kind of color this is. In the camera, it looks orange, but in real life, it's like a pinkish orange. I guess. Really, that's a new word. I guess. I had my hair down. It was straightened. Parted to the side like normal, but since I've been home, I've been doing some chores and stuff, so I threw it up in a top knot and just put a bobby pin in it to pin down some flyaways, but obviously I definitely needed some in the back. So, yeah. For my pants and my shoes, I just wore some jeans, and there's a fly in here, or a gnat or something, some kind of bug, something that flies. So I just wore some jeans, and then I wore my white high-top Converse. And so basically I'm going to be doing two videos today. One is going to be on my first day experience. My second video is going to be what's in my school bag. What was in my school bag the first day, and what's going to be in my school bag tomorrow, since I do have block scheduling. I have 1st, 3rd, 5th, and 7th on Mondays and Thursdays. And then my lunch, I have it with my 5th period, which is my chorus. And it's from 1:20 to 1:50, and I have the 4th lunch. So it's the last lunch of the day, which really sucks. But then on Tuesdays and Fridays, I have lunch at the same time. But yeah, so that was just, that kind of started off my day on a kind of sort of good note, I guess. I went down for the bus this morning at 7:28-ish. I was supposed to, the bus driver, the people at my county's transportation, my school district, they told me I had to be down there before 7:40 because he was supposed to be there from the time of 7:35 to 7:40. So, yeah, it's like over there now. So he told me, or the lady told me that. And then I went down for the bus today, and the bus, I never even saw any school buses pass by my house. Usually I would see about 2 or 3 pass by my house, but since high school does go to a different time than middle school, you know, maybe something happened. But then again, I thought to myself, me and my mom were sitting in her car in the end of the driveway, and I just thought to myself, I was like, well, you know, it's the first day of school, you know, maybe he messed up a couple addresses, you know, some stops, and so he has to go back and go pick some people up. Maybe I'm not the only one. So my mom calls the lady at transportation, and she says, yeah, my daughter's bus hasn't come and picked her up yet. And the lady told us that the bus should be here by 7:40, and it's 7:55, and the first bell is at 8:10. Well, thankfully, I only live like 10 minutes away from my school. Depending on how fast you drive, it's about 5 minutes. There's about 5 different directions you can go to get to my school. So it's really like it depends on which direction you go. So so we went, and my mom called the people that do the bus routes and stuff, and the bus came back and picked me up, and I was so embarrassed because everybody was still on the bus, and I was the last I was the last pickup. I'm probably going to be the first pickup tomorrow. Now that I know, it wasn't my fault. It wasn't the bus driver's fault. It was just the people at the transportation office's fault. So, for giving us an inaccurate time. So, yeah, that kind of made me mad. Yeah. So, then I walked into school, you know, down the 9th grade hallway, because 9th grade has its own hallway, and then if you have honors classes, you go to a different hallway. If you have specific honors classes. Because for me, my honors classes that I have to go on a different hallway are my biology class and my world geography. Those are the only 2 classes that I have to go that are my honors classes. Those are my only 2 honors classes. And those are the classes that I have to go to on another hallway. So when I walked into my first period this morning, I actually went into the wrong class. Yeah, I went to my, okay, so I thought since today was Monday, these flyaways are going to kill me. So I thought since today was Monday, we only had to go to 1st, 3rd, 5th, and 7th. Well, before the announcements came on saying that we had to go to our 8th period class, which is our IF, which is also our homeroom, I went ahead and sat down in my 1st period class instead of going to my IF class. So that really sucked. Sitting in the wrong classroom for about 10 minutes, and then after the announcements went off and we did the pledge and everything, the teacher was passing out the papers and my dogs were barking. I'm going to close the door. So I ended up going to my English class instead of my IF class, which was I had to leave because I'm in the wrong class. That was the exact same time they were calling for the kids to go to the advanced school, or the other school, for their morning classes. The classes I went to today are English, in this order. I went to IF, English, Math, Chorus, which is my lunch period, and I have lunch and I don't know if I said this already or not, but I have lunch from 1:20 to 1:50, and it is the 4th lunch, which is the last lunch of the day. And then I had my 7th period class, which is Honors World Geography A. So tomorrow, which is Tuesday, I have Human Growth and Early Childhood Development, IF, Honors Biology, which is my lunch period, and I have second lunch, which is one of the first 2 lunches. And then I have Personal Fitness, and then I go home.